Hello and welcome once again to Karimbu, the new quiz show where we're always reading and always learning. And as usual, before we meet our contestants, we talk about a random day in the history of Ghana in a segment that we call Once Upon a Time. And I will just take a day and then tell you something of significance that happened on that day to affect our history. Today, in Once Upon a Time, we go back to April 1967, to be precise, April 17th, and hear what happened on that day. President Kwame Nkrumah had been deposed in February 1966 and was living in exile in the Republic of Guinea. The government in Ghana was the National Liberation Council, which was a joint military and police organization. The head of state at that time was General Ankara. Lieutenant General E.K. Kotoka was the Chief of Defense Staff and a member of the National Liberation Council. On the morning of 17th April 1967, Ghanaians again awoke to the announcement of a coup, this one coming so soon after the February 1966 coup which toppled the Nkrumah government. Many people had thought that Nkrumah was coming back when the announcement came that there was a counter coup against the NLC, the body that had just replaced the Nkrumah regime. However, the government forces fought back and repelled the coup. In the process, General Kotoka was shot and killed. Three young army officers, Lieutenant Samuel Arthur, Lieutenant Moses Yabua, and Second Lieutenant Osei Poku, were arrested for their involvement in trying to overthrow the government of the National Liberation Council in a coup. Lieutenant Arthur and Yabua were tried for treason and both were convicted and executed by firing squad. Second Lieutenant Osei Poku was also tried and convicted, but he received a 30-year prison sentence. In honor of General Kotoka, the Accra International Airport was renamed Kotoka International Airport. So, I'd like you to remember April 17, 1967. And now, children, let us go and meet our contestants for another episode of Karimbu. We are learning. Karimbu, we are always reading. Welcome. Thank you for spending your Saturday afternoon again with us. I'd like to mention one thing. If you've been watching, which I hope you have, for the past several weeks, you might have noticed that some of the contestants came on twice. The reason is that they might have come second or third in the first preliminary that they took part in, and because somebody else who had been scheduled to take part in the preliminary contest dropped out, there was an opening. And when an opening like that was created, we would normally take somebody who came second or something, give them another chance to compete. So you might have seen some of the preliminary contestants repeating. So that is the reason for that. But for now, as you know, Karimbu is a Dagbani word which means reading or learning. And we've gone through the preliminary stage, as you know, and we're now beginning the semi-final phase. The semi-final phase has bigger prizes, but apart from that, the contest remains largely the same, except of course that the questions are a tiny little bit more difficult. But difficulty is relative, because if you know it, it's easy. If you don't know it, it can be a very, very seemingly easy question, but it will stump you. So for now, I'd like to invite once again our friend Triple A for her to tell us and remind us of the fantastic prizes that await the contestants of Karimbu.
Karimbu, everybody is a winner. There's 200 cedis as a token prize for the winner of each preliminary contest and 100 cedis as a consolation prize for runners-up. In the final round, the points become money. Each semi-final point is worth 10 Ghana cedis, but the winner gets the maximum amount of 1,000 Ghana cedis. No matter how many points back, the final contest is where the winner gets a whopping 5,000 Ghana cedis, and the runners-up get 50 Ghana cedis for each point they get. In the semi-finals and finals, the more points you win, the more money you get. Everyone who competes in Karimbu is a winner.
So welcome back. We've all heard from AAA, and now it's my pleasure to invite 3 semi-finalists to come onto the set and to compete in the semi-final competition. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This in the red is Isaac Tete. Congratulations for being in the semi-finals. Congratulations, Isaac. Isaac Tete is in the red. Our next contestant is Sheena Lawson in the gold. Our lovely Sheena. She's small and smart. You're welcome and congratulations for being in the semi-finals.
Thank you.
And Albright Aweri Gambra. She is a contestant who won in the very first preliminary show that we had. Welcome to the semi-finals. Before we start, I will tell you the rules of the game. It's the same as the preliminaries, but I will repeat them. Okay, like the preliminaries, this show starts with true or false. 5 true or false questions each, and each question is worth 1 point in the true or false questions. You have 2 seconds to answer each question. After 2 seconds, you'll hear a bell which sounds like this. And then you know you've been belled out, but I know that's not going to happen to any of you. Isaac Tete, you'll answer 5 questions, and then we go on to Sheena. And Sheena, you will answer 5 questions, and then we go on to Albright, who will also answer 5 questions. At the end of that round, you might have been able to bag 5 points, since each question is worth 1 point. Then after that, we go to the multiple choice round, where I'll ask you 5 questions each. But this time, I will ask you the questions in succession. I will not ask you all your 5 questions, but I will, take it round and then come back until each of you has answered 5 questions. Now, the multiple choice questions are worth 5 points each, and you have 5 seconds to answer them. At the end of 5 seconds, you will hear a bell which sounds like this. And once you hear the bell, you are belled out. So even if you give your answer after that, you're out. Now, the multiple choice round is important because I help you by giving you options. The options are really to help you. Yeah. But I want you to give me the full answer and not say option A or option C. For example, if I ask you a question like, who is the first lady, who is the current first lady in Ghana? I will give you options: Mrs. Hilary Liman, Mrs. Akufo-Addo, Mrs. Lordina Mahama, or Mrs. Nadu Mills. Your answer is Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo. And I don't want you to say the first one. I want you to actually give me the answer. So that is it for the multiple choice round. You have 5 seconds to answer. Then we come to the map reading. The map questions are pretty much the same. I don't think they have any degree of difficulty which is more than the preliminaries. But once again, you go to the map of Ghana. If we're on Ghana, you go to the map with your pointer and you wait for me to ask you 2 questions. And I will always tell you what country or what region your question is on before I ask the question. And as always, I ask the question, give the options before the countdown begins. Okay? So the map reading, you have 10 seconds to answer, and it's worth 10 points each. At the end of 10 seconds, you hear a bell which sounds like this. So good luck to all of you, and congratulations again for making it to the semi-finals. And we will take a quick break now, and we'll come back and delve straight away into the true and false questions.
Located on Adembra Road at East Cantonment.
Welcome back. I hope you are as excited as I am. I know the kids are excited, maybe a little bit nervous, but you need to relax. You know, you've made it already into the semi-finals, so that's already a fantastic achievement. Okay, so Isaac Tete, we're starting with you, and here are your 5 true or false questions. So your first question is this: the southernmost part of Ghana is Cape 3 Points near Axim. True or false?
False.
It's true that the southernmost part of Ghana is Cape 3 Points. Okay, all right. Your next question is, this Faustina Achampong was the first lady in Ghana from January 1972 to 1978. True or false?
False.
It's true. Her husband, Colonel Ignatius Kutu Achampong, staged the military coup in 1972 and overthrew the Second Republic. And he was head of state until 1978. So that is also true, but you said false, unfortunately. Okay. Your third question. In the period between 1981 and 2000, Nana Konadu Ajiman Rawlings was the first lady in Ghana. True or false?
True.
True. Fantastic. That is true. Now listen to the 4th question very, very, very carefully. Your 4th question is this: Kumasi, Cape Coast, and Obuasi are all located in the geographical area of ancient Ghana. True or false?
False.
You made it in the nick of time. It is false. It is false. They are all located in the geographical area of modern Ghana. And your 5th question is this: the Greater Accra region has no international borders. True or false?
False.
It is true. It has no international borders. It borders on the Atlantic Ocean, but there is no country there. Now, Sheena Lawson, it's your turn. Sheena in the gold. Sheena, listen to the questions very carefully. The oldest lighthouse in Ghana, the Cape St. Paul Lighthouse, built in 1901 to guide incoming ships to the shores of the Gold Coast be found in the northern region? True or false?
False.
False, of course. There's no ocean in the northern region, so even if you didn't know where the Cape St. Paul Lighthouse is, you know it cannot be in the northern region. It is actually in the Volta region, okay? All right. Your second question is, prior to 1960, the Upper East and Upper West regions were one region known as the Upper Region. True or false?
False.
It's true. It's true. Prior to 1960, there was just one northern region and one upper region. Okay? All right. Your third question. Mr. Contestants was Vice President of Ghana from 1993 to 1997. True or false?
False.
It's true. He was Flight Lieutenant Rawlings's Vice President. Sheena, your fourth question. According to historical legend, Nagbewa was the founder of the Ga Adangbe people. True or false?
True.
It's false. Nagbewa was founder of the Mole Dagomba kingdoms of the Moshis, Mampusis, and Dagombes. Okay? All right. And your fifth question is, Ketekrachi sits on the banks of Lake Busumchi. True or false?
False.
False. It sits on the banks of the Volta Lake, right? Okay. So that is it for Sheena. And now we're going to Albright. Listen to the questions very carefully. You need to listen very carefully. Dr. K.A. Buzia was president of Ghana in the Second Republic. True or false?
False.
False. He was the prime minister. Okay. All right. Your second question is, one of the main features of the Fiok festival is to celebrate the Bulsa victory over the notorious slave raider Babatu. True or false?
False.
It's true. It's true. That is why they celebrate, one of the reasons why they celebrate the Fiok festival, okay? Your third question. The Upper East and Upper West regions have 2 international borders each. True or false?
True.
She made it in the nick of time. It's true. They have 2 international borders each. The Upper East region has Burkina Faso and Togo as its international borders. Your fourth question is, the Volta, Greater Accra, Central and Western regions of Ghana all lie on the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. True or false?
True.
True. That is true. Okay. And your fifth question. The most northern part of Ghana, the northernmost tip of Ghana, is the northern region. True or false?
False.
False. That is true. It's false. It's false. You are correct. It is false. The northern region is not the northernmost part of Ghana. The northernmost part of Ghana is the Upper East and the Upper West regions. All right. Fantastic. Well done. And that brings us to the end of the true and false round for Ghana. And we're going to take a break now and we'll come back with the multiple choice round. Speaking of Africa, did you know that Burkina Faso attained their independence in 1960 but adopted the name Burkina Faso in 1984? Speaking of Ghana, did you know that in 1967 there was a failed coup attempt to overthrow the government of Ghana? What are the capitals of Rwanda, Chad, and Gabon? What currencies are used in Mali, Libya, and Zambia? Did you know that before the Fourth Republic, Ghana had many years of military rule, which separated the first 3 republics? And did you know that the Volta Lake is bigger than the whole of the Greater Accra region? Speaking of Africa, did you know that? And speaking of Ghana, did you know that our 2 new books that contain loads of information, the thousands of questions and answers in the books, are not there to test the students but to teach in an exciting way about Ghana and Africa and the great men and women who first lit the torch of progress and dedicated their lives to building their nations. To get your copies, call Arimas Media on welcome back. This is a very exciting day. It is a semi-final quiz in Karimbu. We are done with the preliminaries and now we are where the big stakes are. So we are back. We finished with the true and false and we are going with the multiple choice. But before then, of course, let's see how the quiz is shaping up. Albright, Aweri, Gambra is leading with 4 points. Sheena Lawson in the gold has 2 points and Isaac Tete has 2 points. And now we go on to the multiple choice for Ghana. Isaac, this Ghanaian leader, together with the United Nations, won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2001. He served as the 7th Secretary General of the United Nations from 1997 to 2006. He was the second African to hold the position of Secretary General. He died in August 2018. Desmond Tutu, Kofi Annan, Boutros Boutros-Ghali, and Salim Ahmed Salim.
Kofi Annan.
Kofi Annan, that is true. Now, Sheena Lawson. Yeah. Sheena, in January 1972, this military officer staged a coup d'etat and overthrew the democratically elected government in this country of Ghana, in his country of Ghana. He held power until 1978 when he was deposed in a palace coup. Together with other senior military officers and former heads of state, he was executed by firing squad in 1979. Who was he? General A.A. Ankara, General I.K. Achampong, Colonel E.K. Kotoka, or Colonel Odate Wellington?
Colonel Odate Wellington.
No, I'm sorry. It was General I.K. Achampong. Albright. Okay, this is your question. There were many attempts on the life of President Kwame Nkrumah. In one such attack in 1964, a member of the security detail fired shots at the Flagstaff House while the president walked across an open space. The president's bodyguard protected the president and received the fatal bullet, killing him instantly. What was the name of the bodyguard who took the fatal bullet for President Nkrumah? Lance Corporal Amedeka, Sergeant Wilson, Superintendent Salifu Dagati, Captain Brima.
Superintendent Salifu
Dagati, okay. Right. Now we're going back to Isaac Tete. Isaac, this is your question. On May 15, 1979, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, I hope you heard the date, May 15, 1979, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings and other soldiers were arrested and charged with attempting to overthrow the military government in power. They were put on trial, but their trial only served to make them extremely popular. Which government was in power in May 1979? The National Liberation Council, the People's National Party, the Supreme Military Council, or the Progress Party? The National Liberation Council, People's National... No, that's wrong. It was the Supreme Military Council. So now we're going to Sheena Lawson. Sheena, I hope you listened to the last exchange, The National Liberation Council was the body that governed Ghana after the First Republic was overthrown in a coup d'etat. Which of these men was a member of the National Liberation Council? Major General Odate Wellington, General A.A. Afrifa, Major Boachi Jan, Sergeant Akatapori.
Option 7.
You were bailed out. I'm sorry. This is a semi-final, so okay. The answer is General A.A. Afrifa. He was the only one of these who was a member of the National Liberation Council. Okay? All right. Albright. Shortly after seizing power in a military coup in 1972, the military regime instituted a program aimed at achieving food self-sufficiency in Ghana under the acronym OFY. What was the meaning of the acronym OFY? Organize Food Yourselves, Organization of Food and Yams, Operation of Foods and Yields, or Operation Feed Yourself?
Operation Feed Yourself.
Right, that's the correct answer. Operation Feed Yourself. Okay. Isaac, which of these towns is in the Upper East region? Yeji, Bongo, Bole, Mole.
Bole.
I'm sorry, the answer is Bongo. All right. Sheena, which of these towns in Ghana does not share a land border with a neighboring African country? One of them doesn't share a border with a neighboring African country. The rest of them do. Okay. Now, the towns are Elubo, Aflao, Paga, Accra.
Anubo.
No, the answer is Accra. Accra is the only one of these towns that does not share a border with a neighboring African country. Albright. The native people of Gushegu are Gonja, Frafra, Dagomba or Dagati.
Frafra.
All right, you're wrong. It's Dagomba. Dagati, yeah. Now back to Isaac. Nana Kunedu Agyemang-Rawlings served as First Lady of Ghana for 3 months in 1979. But she also served as First Lady from 1982 to 2001. Who was the First Lady just before Nana Kunedu in 1982? In other words, who preceded her immediately as First Lady in 1982? Now, the options are Fulera Liman, Teresa Kufuor, Lordina Mahama, Rebecca Akufo-Addo.
Rebecca Akufo-Addo.
No. Who preceded her? Who came before her? Who came before Nana Kunedu Agyemang-Rawlings in 1982? It was Mrs. Liman. And that is for you, Sheena. Also Nana Kunedu. Who immediately preceded Nana Kunedu Agyemang-Rawlings as First Lady in 1979. Remember, she was First Lady in 1979. Another government came and then she became First Lady again in 1982. We've just answered the 1982 one. Who came just before Nana Kunedu Agyemang-Rawlings in 1979? And the options are Nama Okobuzia, Adeline Akufo-Addo, Fulera Liman, or Emily Akufu.
Adeline Akufo-Addo.
No, I'm sorry, you are wrong. It's Emily Akufu. Adeline Akufo-Addo came earlier in the Second Republic. Okay, right. Albright. She was a Ghanaian teacher and stateswoman who designed the national flag of Ghana. She was a vital advocate for sports, especially hockey, and worked hard to develop the sport in Ghana. And who is she? Your options are Teresa Ohiming, Theodosia Okun, Rachel Turner, Comfort Asamoah Okun. All right, that's the right one. Okay, now we're going back to Isaac, who was the head of state in Ghana in May 1979 when Flight Lieutenant Rawlings was arrested and charged with attempting to overthrow the government. And the options are General Achampong, Mr. Edward Akufo-Addo, General Afrifa, General Akufu.
General Afrifa.
I'm sorry. You said General Afrifa, but it's General Akufu. We just had Mrs. Akufu as the First Lady who preceded Nana Kunedu, so it was her husband, you know, that we're talking about now. So it was General Akufu. Okay. Sheena. The PNDC handed power over to a civilian government in 1993. We had already had coup d'etats and all that and other republics. So which republic did we enter in 1993 when the PNDC handed power over to a civilian government? The Second Republic, the Fifth Republic, the Third Republic, or the Fourth Republic?
The Third Republic.
No, in 1993 it was the Fourth Republic. We are still in the Fourth Republic. So when the PNDC handed over power to a civilian government in 1993, it was the Fourth Republic, okay? Albright, who was the chairman of the National Liberation Council and head of state in Ghana after the 66 coup unseated the CPP government? Who became the head of state? You understand? Who became the head of state, the chairman of the National Liberation Council? General Akufu, General Ekwenu, General A.A. Ankara, or Flight Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings?
General Ankara.
General Ankara is the right answer. He became the head of state during the National Liberation Council. So with that, we've come to the end of the multiple choice round on Ghana, and we'll take a quick break and then come back and do the map reading session for Ghana. We are just about to tackle the map reading section of the Karimbu semi-final quiz. But before we do that, let's see how the game is shaping up. And we have Albright leading with 24 points. Isaac Tete has 7 points and Sheena Lawson has 2 points. So now I'm going to invite Isaac to take the pointer and go over to the map of Ghana and wait for his question. Isaac, I'm going to ask you a question about the western region of Ghana. The western region of Ghana. One of these towns lies on a peninsula in the western region of Ghana, and your options are Tamale, Nalerigu, Hafasini, Nkwanta. Tamale, Nalerigu, Hafasini, Nkwanta.
Hafasini.
Right. Your second question is about the eastern region. Okay. All right. Locate the eastern region and wait for your answer. Immediately south of the eastern region are 2 regions. Which 2 regions are immediately to the south of the eastern region? Your options are Western and Greater Accra, Central and Greater Accra.
Central and Greater Accra.
Thank you. You didn't even let me finish the options. Well done. Okay. All right. There you go. So, Gold, it's your turn. Which of these towns lie on the Atlantic coast of Ghana? All right. Now, your options are Kumasi, Koforidua, Konongu, and Kokrobite, Atlantic coast. Point to the Atlantic coast. Yeah. Okay, you were bailed out. All right, this is the semi-final. So, which of these regions does not lie on Ghana's eastern boundary? One of them doesn't lie on the eastern border of Ghana. The rest lie on the eastern border, but one of them doesn't lie on the eastern border. And these are your options. The Bunu East region. Look at the map. The Bunu East region, the Northern region, the Volta region, the Upper East region.
The Bono
East region, correct. That's the only one that doesn't lie on the eastern boundary of Ghana. The rest of them do. Okay. Now it's your turn, Albright. I'm also going to ask you a question about the Atlantic coast of Ghana, okay? And I'm going to mention some towns that lie on the Atlantic coast of Ghana, and one of them does not lie on the Atlantic coast of Ghana, and that's the one I want you to point out to me. Which of these towns does not lie on the Atlantic coast of Ghana? Accra, Adanfua, Akosombo, Axim. One of them does not lie on the Atlantic coast.
Akosombo.
Yeah, you're right. But point to it, please. Point to Akosombo. Point to Akosombo. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Albright, your next question is another question about Ghana's eastern boundary. Which of these regions also does not lie on Ghana's eastern boundary? And your options are the eastern region, the northern region, the northeast region, or the upper east region. One of them does not lie on Ghana's eastern boundary. Look at the map.
Eastern region.
Yeah, you're right, eastern region. Okay. That brings us to the end of the segment on Ghana in this semi-final contest of Karimbu. We'll take a break now and come back and tackle Africa. Welcome back to the program. We are on one of the semi-final contests of Karimbu, and we are just about to tackle Africa. But before we go there, let us see how the contest is shaping up. We have Albright in the lead. Albright Aweri Gambra in the lead with 44 points. Sheena Lawson has 12 points and Isaac Tete has 27 points. So now we're going to tackle Africa, and with that I'm going to go straight away to the true and false questions, and I'm starting with Isaac Tete. Okay, here are your 5 questions. The Comoros Islands shares a border with Ethiopia. True or false?
False.
It's false. Yeah, Comoros Islands, of course, it's an island. It cannot share a border with any country. The Republic of Congo used to belong to an area called French Equatorial Africa. True or false?
False.
It's true. It used to be called French Equatorial Africa. Okay. Yaoundé is the capital of Burkina Faso. True or false?
False.
False. Right. The capital of Burkina Faso is Ouagadougou. Yaoundé is the capital of Cameroon. Okay. Your 4th question is, Rwanda has the highest number of female parliamentarians in the world. True or false?
False.
It's true. It's true. Rwanda has the highest number of female parliamentarians in the world. And your 5th question is, going by land size, Algeria is one of the smallest countries on the African continent. True or false?
False.
False. It is one of the largest countries on the African continent. Okay. Sheena, your first question is on Western Sahara. With a population of only 500,000 people, Western Sahara is one of the most densely populated countries in Africa. True or false?
True.
It's false. It's false. I gave you a clue by saying with only 500,000. All right, your second question is, Benin, the country Benin, lies on the shores of the Indian Ocean. True or false?
False.
False. It lies on the Atlantic Ocean. And your third question is, before independence, Botswana was a British protectorate called Bechuanaland. True or false?
True.
True, right. And your next question is, Nigeria shares a boundary with Cameroon. True or false?
False.
True. Nigeria and Cameroon share borders like Ghana and Togo share borders. And your 5th question is, Bujumbura is the capital of Cape Verde. True or false?
True.
It's false. The capital of Cape Verde is Praia. Okay? All right. So, Albright, here are your 5 questions. Côte d'Ivoire is west of Ghana and east of Liberia. True or false?
False.
True, true. Côte d'Ivoire is west of Ghana. You know, there's Ghana, there's Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire is on the left. Mozambique won independence from Portugal in 1975. True or false?
True.
True, right. Rwanda can be found within the borders of the Republic of South Africa. True or false?
False.
False. It is false. Rwanda is in East Central Africa. The Republic of South Africa is in Southern Africa. All right? Now, your next question is this. Botswana is one of the 7 countries in Southern Africa through which the Sahara Desert stretches. True or false?
True.
It is false. Botswana is in Southern Africa. The Sahara Desert is in Northern Africa. The Kalahari Desert is what goes through Botswana. Okay? And your 5th question is, the first Prime Minister of Tanzania, the first Prime Minister and President of Tanzania was Julius Nyerere. True or false?
False.
It's true. Sorry. It's true. Okay. Now, thank you very much So we'll take a quick break now and we'll come back with the multiple choice questions. Welcome back. Before we go on to the multiple choice questions on Africa, let's see how the quiz is shaping up. And we have Albright Awiri Gambra at 46 points, and Sheena Lawson at 14 points, and Isaac Tete at 30 points. So with that, we are now going to start the multiple choice questions for Africa. Okay? All right, Isaac. This man served first as Prime Minister, then President of Togo from 1961 until 1963 when he was assassinated. Nyasingbe Eyadema, Jean-Pierre Fabre, Sylvanus Olympio, Thomas Sankara.
Jean-Pierre Olympio.
Oh, you're going to be bailed out. Remember, you have only 5 seconds. The answer is Sylvanus Olympio. Sheena, your question is, which politician assumed office as President of Kenya in 2013 as the 4th President of Kenya? Nelson Mandela, Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila Odinga, Josie Ngugi.
Nelson Mandela.
No, I said Kenya. Try again. Yeah. Well, she made it in the nick of time. Within the 5 seconds, she got it right. It's Uhuru Kenyatta. Nelson Mandela is famous, but he didn't come from Kenya. All right. Okay. Who was the first president of Sao Tome and Principe? Fernando Pereira, Fradike de Menezes, Lionel Mario de Alva, or Manuel Pinto da Costa?
Freddy Person.
Try again.
These are the answers, please.
Yeah, the time anyway. All right, sorry, I can't give you the point because we were bailed out. But the answer is Manuel Pinto da Costa. Isaac Tete. What currency, Isaac, is used in the Gambia? The Gambian Dalasi, the Gambian Nafka, the Gambian Kwacha, the Gambian Kwanza?
The Gambian Kwanza.
No, it's the Gambian Dalasi. It's Dalasi, Gambia. Sheena, this is for you. Which of these languages is spoken in Rwanda? Twi, Twa, Ba, Daga.
Twa.
Twa. Correct. You're right. It's fantastic. Twa, T-W-A. Okay. Now, Albright, your question is, what's the capital of the Seychelles Islands? Kampala, Dakar, Victoria, Malabo.
Kampala.
Kampala, Dakar, Victoria, Malabo. One of them. No, I'm sorry. It's Victoria. Okay. Isaac, what are the official languages of the people of Lesotho? Okay. And they have 2 official languages. One of them is Sesotho. And the other one, what is the other one? Is it English? Is it French? Is it Swahili?
Swahili.
No, it is English. Sheena, what are the official languages of Chad? French and Arabic. Arabic and Hausa. French and English. Hausa and English.
French and Arabic.
French and Arabic is correct. Good. Okay. All right. Windhoek, spelled W-I-N-D-H-O-E-K. Windhoek is the capital of Rwanda, Namibia, the Gambia, or Botswana?
Rwanda.
No, Windhoek is the capital of Namibia. Okay? All right. Okay, Isaac. What is the currency used in Mauritania? The Mauritanian Ouija, the Mauritanian Pound, the Mauritanian Franc, or the Mauritanian Kwacha?
The Mauritanian Kwacha.
No, it's a Mauritanian Ouija. Ouija, okay. Sheena, Dakar is the capital of, name the country, Senegal, Sudan, Sierra Leone, Seychelles.
Sierra Leone.
Senegal, sorry, Senegal, okay, all right. Albright, what is the official name for Morocco? The Democratic Republic of Morocco, the Republic of Morocco, the Socialist Republic of Morocco, or the Kingdom of Morocco?
The Kingdom of Morocco.
That's correct, the Kingdom of Morocco, okay. Isaac, who was the first president of Côte d'Ivoire? Francesco Nguema, Alassane Ouattara, Gnassingbé Eyadema, Félix Houphouët-Boigny.
Felix
Houphouët. That's correct, Félix Houphouët-Boigny. Okay. All right, Sheena, this is a long question for you, but you can get it. This Zimbabwean man who had part of his training and education in Ghana went back to Zimbabwe to lead the fight for independence. He became Prime Minister of Zimbabwe from 1980 to 1987 and then President from 1987 to 2017. His 37-year-old hold on Zimbabwe came to an end with demonstrating citizens asking for his resignation. Who is this African leader? And your options are Nelson Mandela, Oliver Tambo, Julius Nyerere, Robert Mugabe.
Nelson Mandela.
No, it's Robert Mugabe. Nelson Mandela was the great South African president who was in prison and came out and became the first black president. Albright, who was the first prime minister and head of government in Uganda at the time of Uganda's independence, who was the first prime minister? And your options are Milton Obote, Yoweri Museveni, Bobi Wine, and Kizza Besigye.
Bobi Wine.
No, Bobi Wine is I think he's the current politician. The first president at the time of independence was Milton Obote. Okay, all right. All right, that brings us now to the end of the multiple choice round on Africa. And now we are going to take a short break and then we'll come back and do the map reading for Africa. Okay. Welcome back. We are now going to take on the final round of the quiz. We're going to do the map reading round. But before then, let's see how the quiz is shaping up now. People are getting more points. And Albright still leads with 51 points. Sheena Lawson has 29 and Isaac Teta has 35. And with that, I'm going to invite Isaac to take the pointer and stand near the map of Africa. Isaac, I'm going to ask you a question about Morocco. So locate Morocco immediately and start looking at it and wait for your question. Once you locate Morocco, it will be very easy to answer the question, okay? So here is your question. Morocco sits on the shores of two seas. What are they? The Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean and the Red Sea, Pacific and Indian Ocean, Bight of Benin and Gulf of Guinea. Morocco, two seas. Morocco, Morocco, yes. Yeah. So what? Sea, right. And the other option was Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, okay, all right. Now, your second question is on the Kingdom of Lesotho. The Kingdom of Lesotho can be found in Eastern Africa, Southern Africa, Western Africa, or Northern Africa?
Southern Africa.
Oh, thank you. You got it right. Well done. Okay, Sheena, it's your turn. Okay. Okay, Sheena, your question is going to be on Burkina Faso, okay? Burkina Faso. So locate Burkina Faso and wait for the question. On Burkina Faso's entire northern and western border lies the Republic of Mauritania, Guinea, Senegal, or Mali?
Mali.
Mali. Okay, that's correct. Sheena, your next question is this. I'm going to ask you a question about the Horn of Africa, okay? 4 countries lie on the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia, Somali Republic, Eritrea, and what's the 4th one? Name the 4th one. And your options are Angola, Zambia, Djibouti, or Ghana. The Horn of Africa. And you have Ethiopia, Somali Republic, Eritrea, and what? Okay. No, it's not Ghana. I'm sorry, you are wrong. The answer is Djibouti. Now, Albright, it's your turn. I'm going to ask you a question about Tanzania. So locate Tanzania and wait for your question. There are 2 countries that sit on Tanzania's northern border. They are Ethiopia and South Sudan, Ethiopia and Djibouti, Ethiopia and Somalia, or Kenya and Uganda.
Kenya and Uganda.
Correct. That's the correct answer. Well done. Okay, your next question is on Togo. And the question is, Togo lies on the Mediterranean Sea, the Gulf of Guinea, the Indian Ocean, or the Red Sea? Togo.
Gulf of Guinea.
The Gulf of Guinea. That's the correct answer. Well done. And that brings us to the end of the map reading session for this semi-final quiz on Africa. Thank you very much. We're back. Now we're done with the very, very difficult part, and I think the contestants are now relaxed and happy. We've got a winner who has found a place in the finals, and as AAA has been telling us, in this part of the competition, the winner gets 1,000 cedis, no matter what her scores are. But the runners-up don't just get a standard token fee. They actually win money according to the points that they got. In the semi-finals, each point is worth 10 Ghana cedis, apart from the winner who gets 1,000 cedis even if she didn't get 100 points. But the rest get 10 Ghana cedis for each point. So I'm now going to announce the winner. And the winner, we have Albright Awerigambra with 71 points, and she has booked a place in the finals. And she's getting 1,000 cedis. Now, Isaac Tete had 55 points, so he is getting 550 cedis. And Sheena Lawson had 39 points, so she is getting 390 cedis. I'm going to put on my mask and ask the producer to bring the presents and the money onto the set. I have 3 books here, 1 each for all the contestants. The first book is called Glory is with God. It's a short story. And the second one is also a short story called Something is Wrong with My Affairs. And the third one is a narrative poem called The People of Idni. All 3 were authored by me, and I'm giving each of the contestants a gift of the 3 of them. So first of all, I'm going to call Sheena Lawson to come forward and get her gift of 390 Ghana cedis. Well done, well done, well done. You've done so well, okay? Congratulations. And here you go, 3 books. There you go. Hope you continue reading about Ghana and Africa and about everything else, okay? Now I'm going to invite Isaac Tete to come and get his prize of 550 Ghana cedis and a set of books. There you are, well done. I'm proud of you, and I hope you compete again, okay? All right, and finally, let me call the winner, Albright, to get the ultimate 1,000 cedi prize. And I know you're going to read these books. So here are the books, and here's the money. Congratulations. We'll see you in the finals, okay? All right. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. It's been so exciting and interesting. and we look forward to seeing you again for another semi-final quiz next week.